The previous topic I recently talked about was snakes, the mambas, which was a very cute looking snake, and lunar cycles. I completely failed at that, so luckily I didn't actually get into that. Recently I was playing a game called Stardew Valley, very fun stuff, so might as well search for a few things in Stardew Valley, no? Because I don't know about Stardew Valley besides the game itself, so let's see what other people have to say about it. Okay, obviously it comes up with the game, okay, what other thing, what does this say? People also ask, is there LGBTQ in Stardew Valley? Yes, that is actually correct. There is LGBTQ in Stardew Valley. Is Stardew Valley okay for a 10-year-old? Absolutely not. No, you me out. The reason why Stardew Valley is just not okay for a 10-year-old, first of all, it contains themes of romance, and I think a 10-year-old should not get into romance so early into their development childhood. I think the only time people should actually experience romance is at the age of 16 to 18, because otherwise then that's completely unacceptable. And I don't mean physical contact, I actually mean emotions, because a child still needs to develop into understanding what romance is. So it is not okay for a 10-year-old. But anyways, let's see what this has to say. Stardew Valley is rated ages 10. If the 10-year-old does not know how to romance characters, then that is completely understandable. But if you can romance characters and the 10-year-old knows what they're doing, that's a bit concerning, because a lot of the characters you romance are adults in the game. You cannot romance kids in the game, you can only romance adults because you start off as a young adult in the game. Because if you don't know, when you start Stardew Valley, you start off by your grandpa leaving you the farm because you wanted to leave your life after having to work at Joja for so long. Yeah, I'll answer that question for you. I just don't think it's good for 10-year-olds. Okay, next question. I'm actually interested in these Google questions, because sometimes some of these questions are crazy. Is there a dark side to Stardew Valley? Yes, there is. There is an alternative path you can take. There's a lot of dialogue choices that you can be a complete asshole in. So I would say there's a dark side, but technically speaking, the game's mostly about farming and stuff like that. So you wouldn't see much of a darker theme to it. You know, it's kind of a chill game, and I don't see the point in doing a dark side in Stardew Valley. Unlike games that you can actually do it, like in Cyberpunk 2077, where you can be an absolute asshole and destroy people's lives. Now that's a game and a half. What is the point of Stardew Valley? That's actually a good question. The whole point of the game is actually to gather a lot of things in the community center, so to rebuild Pelican Valley. I think it's called Pelican Valley. All the other residents around you will feel happy and joyful around you, and also to make money and farm. That's the whole point of the game. It's a country life RPG. It's really cool, and I think I enjoyed Stardew Valley, and I'm definitely going to play more of this after I'm done with the video. I really do like Stardew Valley. Is Stardew Valley mostly played by girls? Well, from what I can see, a lot of YouTube videos, shorts, definitely. I've seen a lot of shorts that involve female content creators, and they make a lot of Stardew Valley shorts, which I don't mind. Literally, if I play it, then you can play it as well. It doesn't mean it's a boy or girls game. It's freaking for everyone. I mean, I love the game. Bloody hell. I played Stardew Valley since I was 17 years old. That game's awesome. That's a good game. I wouldn't really generalize, but anyways, let's see what it says though. What? That doesn't make sense. Google is so freaking dumb. Why do Stardew pros always play as the girl? But the question that Google wants to give you is Stardew Valley mostly played by girls. What is this? That is a good video. You know what? This piqued my interest. Let's see what this is about.
Why do Stardew Valley speedrunners always play as the girl over the boy? If you've ever watched a Stardew Valley speedrun, you may have noticed that most speedrunners will opt to play as a girl, as opposed to the boy. But why is that? Well, the answer is actually pretty simple. Upon earning 5,000 G, the character receives a letter from their parent. Boy farmers receive a letter from their mother, giving them cookies. Girl farmers, on the other hand, receive a letter from their father, giving you 500 G.
Oh, okay, I see. Okay, I respect that. That makes sense. In a Stardew Valley speedrun, okay, it's a bloody speedrun. It's not the main way to play the game. And no, this is so... What kind of... Google, you messed up on that. When you freaking messed up, you dumbass. Is there anything inappropriate in Stardew Valley? No, I don't think there's anything inappropriate in Stardew Valley, except for mods. Of course, there's some spicy mods. Who is the best girl to marry in Stardew Valley? Penny. Penny is my main girl. She is literally the best in Stardew Valley. If you play the DLC Stardew Valley Expanded, then it's Claire. Penny and Claire, those two girls, best girls in Stardew Valley. First of all, Penny likes to give you gifts. You know, basically is the best mother for your kids, and also Claire gives you coffee most of the morning, and it helps you with stamina. So yes, of course. Okay, I know my ladies in Stardew Valley. Okay, does gender matter for romance? Yes, it does. Certain characters you cannot romance in Stardew Valley, and if you choose a boy or girl. So if you choose a boy, you can romance most of the female characters and maybe one of the male characters. But if you choose a girl, you can romance most of the male characters and a few of the girl characters. Some of them, I think most of them are bisexual. Is Stardew a dating sim? No. It is a farming RPG simulator, but it can be for dating. But the whole premise of the entire game isn't centered around dating. So yeah. That's interesting. I'm actually glad I answered those questions. I think I like doing the Google answering questions. This is the bullshit Google, because I realized that me answering the questions is actually much faster than Google does. And look at that 5 stars rating on Steam. I mean, technically speaking, I do have the game on Steam, and I do agree 100% that it deserves 5 stars. Oh, wow, that is a good rating for Stardew Valley. Okay. I hope you relaxed. I hope your children relax with me. Hope you're having a good day. And I will see you later.